Good timing.
It's quite funny playing against Americans, mate.
Okay, gamers, now you're probably wondering what that clip was before and what this clip is here now and what the title means, what the hell is going on with Gears. Today was Sunday. I teamed up with Strafe Master when I got back on at 1 o'clock after eating sushi. That's another story in itself, gamers. We came on and it did a couple of Black Ops 2 stuff, looking for host migration. But before then, it was really aggro, lots of retro players, a lot of Aussie players going sweaty, a lot of New Zealand players going shitty. And then it all changed. And it was just us against the bots. And then these randoms joined, which we've never seen before. And it was about 3 or 4 games we played of these gamers. And they were Americans. Yep, you heard me. The Americans joined our servers, and for one, Strafe Master and I looked like MLG. Those poor bastards were lagging like mofos, and we were getting into 10s. We're going like, our average was 10 and 5. I kid you not, gamers, 10 and 5. 10 and 5 for 3-4 games in a row, and props to the Americans for staying on. And they did use the retros, but I don't blame them, because there was some absolute bullshit. I had my Elgato turned off, but I turned it back on, and this is what happened. So, what is going on, gamers? What is going on with this game and the servers and the connection at the moment? Because this is really bloody bizarre. I mean, I don't even get shitty boom. Look at this. This guy sweats it. Fucking sort of. You know what they say? You fucking drop it. I fucking use it. So they're probably going back in America. Man, goddamn it, these goddamn street master motherfucking beast. No, we're not. And you poor bastards, we're on a bad server. So Devil's Chief, you know these guys when you see their names pop up later on. Shout out to them and say props for staying on. A lot of random shit was happening. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. For instance, I'll give you examples on Bullet Marsh. I had the shitty boom, and I got 3 kills with a shitty boom with each shot. That's right, so it wasn't really such a shitty boom, but the third kill was complete bullshit. They came up behind me after I took out 2 behind cover. Came up behind me, I did a 360 turnaround and point blanked it at my feet and the opponent's feet, who was playing Mora. Fired the boom shot, and I thought I was going to die and have a big laugh, and guess what? I took no damage, but they evaporated and I got the kill. The fuck? The other one was when a dude charged in the room with the boom shot, and it was like I shot the boom shot, we both blew up, and I got the kill point and got a negative. It was the weirdest shit, gamers. As you can see, I'm going on a spree here, killing all these bots. So they join in later on, and it's just the weirdest thing, and a lot of them left. So I just thought I'd get on and just talk about it, see if any of you have played against Americans, or do you deliberately set it up for your American play, or to play against Americans and stuff like that, because it is weird, gamers. It is absolutely weird. It was, and as you can see, I'm going off. What's going off? I finally get killed in the second round. So I just thought this clip shows, get this clip and talk a bit about what happened to me and what you should do at a sushi train. Now, I don't know if my New Zealand subs or any other subs know what a sushi train is. You probably do have them in New Zealand, but let me tell you what it is here. You all sit along a bench, sushi goes past on like a train, and you're pretty close to everybody and having a conversation and whatnot, you know, and I love my sushi. I'm bang up for sushi. So I'm sitting there, you know, just chilling out, just thinking about last night, the COD Championships, which I went to. That's another subject I'll talk about. And I have to say, gamers, this couple next to me were pretty much discussing, and this is the second time it's happened to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, I stand out like dog's balls. Do I look like a counsellor to you, or do I want to eavesdrop on other people's, you know, conversations about how they don't make much time for each other and they haven't made love in ages? And that is the conversation they're talking about. Now, she's a pretty hot damn thing. I was about to say, brother, hop from the good foot and do the bad thing. I mean, seriously, dude, that poor bastard just got bombarded. I mean, we threw everything at him. We were just loving it. So as you can see, Wyver's got 7. All right, 7 kills straight off the bat. Now, you know there is something wrong with it. Look at all these players that joined. I have never played against them before, and they're Americans. And watch some of the newbie shit that goes on here. And we just kill it. Strafe Master and I just kill it. I noticed a lot of the Americans were using retros. USA or Mexicans, whatever, dudes, drop the retro shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Drop the retro shit. But anyway, they were having this discussion, and it's like I could definitely hear him. Look at this, well played. I just totally nerved it. Well done, mate. Well done. He finally gets the first kill. Good on your pal. And look, he was lagging, and for him to get a kill like that shows skill. I'm going back to you don't look when you're at the sushi shop and people sitting next to you, do not discuss your sex lives or your private lives. You know, seriously, what the fuck were they thinking? Next to a guy looks like a bikie or a Hells Angels, and they're going to start talking about, oh, we've never, we don't think much of each other, we never get a chance to shag. As you can see, the Americans run off as he saw Straight Master blew himself up to get the kill. They're probably thinking, oh, you Aussies are mad. Of course we are. Nothing normal about it. So I'd do some good shots here, but I reckon it's because they're lagging. As you can see, that was a bit of lag, game. I'm not going to say it was all skill. That was lag. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is I went to the Australian COD Championships in Sydney last night, and I have to say, gamers, I was bloody impressed. Now, I hate COD Ghosts, but it looked good on big screens, a real good setup, and the vibe and the players were all good sports, and there were some great Aussie players in there. And there's one guy who just gave up on Halo 4 months ago, picked up COD Ghost and was on the top. You know, I reckon out of all the players I saw, 4 teams, probably in the top 5 all up. Now, the Australian team that did win, I didn't even stay for the grand final because I was tired. I wanted to come back and play COD. But Immunity, they have not lost a land, I think, in almost over a year. Look at this, non-shitty boom, kaboom, bang, non-shitty boom, gamers. And look, it was really good to see. And the one thing I did bring up, one guy from Trident, T1 Dotters, who are going up, they're going to LA. So 2 teams are going to LA to compete for $1 million in America. He said something to me. He said, the Americans haven't got anything more on us. It's just the fact that they devote more time and play more time to it, where most of us work and we're hanging out, we're all mates. And I just thought, that is awesome. That is bloody good to see. And I was proud to be an Australian, as well as an Australian gamer. Next time it's on, if you're in Melbourne or Sydney, go and check it out, gamers. Support it, regardless if it's COD or not. It was fun. It was good to see. It was good to see like gamers hitting the booze afterwards and enjoying it, you know. Gamers are good. Look at that, non-shitty boom. Game, it was fun. I felt I was in my element. I was the only bloke there, but, well, no, I wasn't the only bloke there, so there were hotties there, but I was there by myself, but I had a ball there, and then, yeah, there's a good support for it. And they weren't, to be honest, I was quite surprised there weren't any douchebags with complete drop kicks. It was all boom, there you go, he got the boom, he got the boom. Yeah, they were all cool dudes. So, look, get on board. Support your Australian MLG team, Vanguard, T-Dotters and Immunity. Look them up at MLG. Chris Puckett was there. Can you believe it? MLG sent Chris Puckett and Fee Wiz, who, if you ever watched MLG, the main dudes, were there. And it was great. It was a good little setup. I was really impressed with it. The sound and everything was awesome. It was good to see the Aussie players get in there, all playing on the Xbox One, because that's the big transition. You could tell they were struggling a bit, some of these players. But, you know, COD Ghost on land didn't seem too bad at all. Actually seemed like a pretty shit-hot game. Like I said, same with Black Ops would be awesome to play on land. And it was just, you know what, gamers, it was just awesome to see. And I was very proud as an Australian to see how these guys handle themselves professionally, as well as how they handle the media. And, you know, it's a big spotlight, limelight. They don't have coaches, they don't have media training. Most of the captains ran their own team, and that's a big thing, gamers. You look at all the Optic and FaZe and Fear and all those people. They have team managers, they've had coaching, they've got way more support. Us Aussie battlers and the Kiwis teams, by the way, the Kiwi team played very well. Unfortunately, they lost to the T-Dotters. It was a good matchup. S&D was awesome. We've got a whole new respect for S&D on that level. Both S&D games just all went to 11 rounds, and those players were just absolutely killing it. Well done. So I'm very proud. Any of you who ever subscribe to my channel, which I don't think any of you do, awesome. Very proud of the strain. So there's my subject. Be careful what you say to Sushi Shop. Playing against Americans is fucking awfully funny. Freestyle was teabagging later on. And also, guys, support your Australian team base. I mean, look, you know, even Halo or whatever game, get out there and support it. Get amongst it. Be proud to be a gamer. Wybo gets 15-2. God.